threes. The big thing is on the dribble handoff, you have to decide whether you're going to get up and play him as your man is setting the screen.
Targeted, have toughened both of them up, and Eric Spoelstra believes should make opposing teams think twice about getting out of their offense and trying to hone in on.
In the league, he was an outstanding point guard. But when he's coming in now, he's looking to score the ball. He'll make the pass.
Lopez buries Milwaukee's first three of the. Unshotted at 38% from three this season as Middleton leaves for Giannis.
Now he passed up one there about 8 feet away to get the final result. So it all worked out well for them.
Three is good, plus the foul. Giannis the rebound.
Listen, Bam's got to look for that shot. You can't allow Lopez to lay off of you 8 feet away and you not want that shot. Beautiful steal.
Miami did a nice job holding up in transition on defense there. Here's Middleton. Spinning, elevating, and hitting. Middleton, 5 of 10 from the floor, also has 4 assists. Tucker now out of the game after picking up his third foul. Middleton drops it off. Lopez hooks it home.
Individual pride, he said. We need all 5 guys participating, crashing the glass, and we'll see some results.
They had so many opportunities inside of 5 or 6 feet, and they missed them all. Well, now, come on, just gather yourselves together here. Back and forth basketball where scoring is difficult at both ends.
Middleton glides and hits.
They didn't get a good break.
Portis, Holiday, DiVincenzo, Antetokounmpo, and Middleton, the 5 for Milwaukee. Middleton, the athletic and performance staff of Milwaukee in the timeout, now has a sleeve on that left arm. Coming out of the timeout, here's Middleton. He got it. Crowd rising to its feet. Middleton, 5 seconds left in overtime. Middleton with 2. Middleton, you bet!
With great confidence, 27 points. Just watch now as he creates the space right there. He got to his spot, and once he elevated, the defender goes right by him. See, Robinson tries to pick up here, right there. There's the fade. Not only does he elevate, but he gets the fade, and he hits the bottom of the net. 10 for 22 from the floor today, and just a great offensive display by Middleton.
Antetokounmpo with Robinson right there. Trying to carve, drew the double, Middleton outside triple.
And that right there encapsulates the Milwaukee offense right there. Is try to get as many in transition as possible before Milwaukee can set that defense.
Nice feed, Middleton to Antetokounmpo inside. Connaughton's got it. Khris Middleton back in the game. And he'll throw, hold on for Giannis with a great feed on top from Middleton.
Is the size of a swimming pool right now for Forbes.
Do you know it in pregame when you're shooting? Do you know it when you're out there in the line, Reggie? Is Middleton comes in and crowbars one in off that baseline for the Bucks. The last 6 games against Miami, Middleton has averaged 26 games, last 6 playoff games against the Heat. Play free at NBA.com/bracket.
And Kev, that last stat you just mentioned about Middleton, that lets me know.
MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3, Middleton. Wow! Another one! Coming up, the American Express halftime report with the award-winning and Hall of Fame group of E.J., Kenny, Shaq, and Charles. Next right here on TNT and that basket.
11 rebounds in Game 1, which was a playoff career high. And tonight he has 12 assists. Nice screen and roll there by Giannis.
And you look at the other side, and Mike Budenholzer began in basically the same way for Greg Popovich.
What else Kendrick Nunn is thinking outside of, doing his imitation of Sasa.
Last night for Memphis.
Good point.
Started as a video intern for Greg Popovich as well with the Spurs.
And so important for Miami to secure the possession by getting a defensive rebound. And Right there, a closeout, a little too close to Khris Middleton. But they're really getting whatever they want. Unable to convert on a couple of open jump shots, but just executing, getting three-pointers. Great two-man game there between Middleton and Antetokounmpo.
Average 120 points per game. That's the best of the NBA. Here's Middleton. Finally hits.
And I like this adjustment right here. Spoelstra's going to a zone right here to try to disrupt the offensive rhythm of the Bucks.
Middleton on the hop for Holiday, and he is somehow able to twist his way.
Right now for the Heat, put together a few stops on the defensive end as Middleton just waltzes down the lane.
They shot just under 49%. That's third in the league. And Middleton with the side jumper. It is a 14-point lead for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 19. Middleton, a deep three, yes.
That's not an easy shot right there. Connaughton got physical with him, but Hero has that kind of ability to get his own shot off the bounce.
Middleton feeling it.
A lot of misses there throughout this game.
Tremendous job on the telestrator, in fact.
Come a long way, Fratello. Maybe he should have been in the game a little earlier the way he's playing.
Grant with the second guess. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not second guessing Spo.
3 out of 4 for Bielitsa, and Lopez able to come right back. Middleton with the jumper.
And that's the part of the game that I like in Khris Middleton.
Khris Middleton, the hero of game 1 with that game-winning shot in overtime. Nice spin by Holiday and puts it home.
Impressive right there. Attack mode.
Gabe Vincent able to knock it down.
And B8, the reason why Eric Spoelstra, I think in his mind, was so upset and he called the timeout, see Middleton able to take it down the lane and give up 2. This is the reason.
Antetokounmpo will back it up. Ariza trying to check him. Kick it. Middleton. Three-pointer on its way. And good. Misses the little runner. Lopez clears the rebound. The Bucks have a lead for the first time today and trying to add to it. And right on cue, Khris Middleton rattles one home.
You don't see that or expect that from the Miami Heat, in particular on the defensive end of the court, but that's what we've been seeing in the third quarter. Another one.
I mean, knocked him out last year. Bucks fans will tell you when they saw the draw this year, that was the last team they wanted to face as Middleton off the window. Lopez with 21 points to go along with those 8 rebounds. Middleton finds Giannis. Look out. Giannis with a layup. Bucks with possession. Forbes on the floor for Milwaukee. Up top for Lopez. Khris Middleton set him up perfectly.
Well, but you know, if this is the end of the season for the Heat, it's been a struggle all year to kind of regain that identity that they had in the bubble of getting to the championship again.
Harden started the season as a MVP candidate, certainly among the many who are being considered, as Giannis hit a shot from deep. Back tap kept alive by the Bucks. Giannis down low for Middleton. Here's Tucker from the corner and hits the Harris backs it up for a 3-point attempt. One rebound is handled by Middleton.
And you can see the length of Milwaukee in their defense.
Khris Middleton takes all the way. Harden, who injured his hamstring again, 43 seconds in, is out for the rest of the night.
Tough news right there for Brooklyn and the position that Steve Nash has put it in. So there's an adjustment he's had to make here with Harden not out.
Antetokounmpo with a beautiful fall-away shot.
Move by Durant. Great weak side contest there by Lopez. And Marv, the shooting from Milwaukee, 63% in the paint as Middleton scores on a
Middleton backing his way on Irving. Middleton stopped by Irving, but Middleton with the recovery and score. And we're barely 3 minutes in. Lopez for 3. Yes.
Almost the entire first half, which I think wore him down there in the second.
And a lot of minutes for Durant, who's accustomed to it, but still lots of minutes for a game 1. And Lopez with a nice touch, particularly in the turnover department. Milwaukee in this game committing 7 nets, only 2, as Middleton finally hits a shot. Middleton, played by James. Good job defensively by James. Now Durant cuts over, and Middleton hits the jumper over Kevin Durant. Half minute to play in this first half. Here's Middleton for three, and he's feeling it now.
He is feeling it now. He needs to continue, carry that momentum.
Let's go downstairs. Here's Jerry.
Well, the message at the Bucks halftime locker room, Marv, was we got to compete every single possession and do the little things, Grant, much like you're saying.
Holiday comes across. Middleton again. 6 straight shots. Lopez, double team, gets it to Middleton, and he puts it home.
Yeah, and great read right there. Lopez got double teamed. Early on, they're trying to get Middleton involved offensively.
Middleton, his first shot is good, and that's got to feel so good for Khris Middleton. Middleton trying to find some room on the elbow. Khris Middleton, 2 for 3. Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Tucker. Middleton tries again. Khris Middleton, hot to start. He's got 7 early points. Antetokounmpo falling away, kicks it back. Middleton, long 3. Got it! James can't connect. Mike James getting a lot of minutes, or extra minutes, because of no Harden. Khris Middleton does it again.
Yeah, he has. But I'm going to tell you what, he's really done a hell of a job with getting 3 of the top 15 players in the league.
You think? Middleton gets inside. Beautiful adjustment. He banks it home.
Much better job offensively. Middleton clears the side, attacks, and a beautiful finish. See Giannis over there celebrating.
And it's almost shocking that Kevin Durant's 2 for 11. The way he has shot the ball all season, regular season and playoffs. Khris Middleton gets inside. 22 for Middleton. Just 9 points for Durant.
They like to play that deep drop, though, with Brook Lopez guarding the rim.
Competitive disdain takes over in a playoff series. Mike James has come on for Brooklyn. Middleton, nice floater.
Control the basketball, get back to contest.
Middleton guarded by Brown. Middleton, pull-up jumper. It's good! Bucks go up by 2 with 2.5 to play. Back into the hands of Middleton. Middleton, another pull-up. Got it again! Back-to-back buckets for Middleton. He's got 31. Holiday. Back to Middleton. Middleton on the drive, gets to the rim, layup, won't go, but a goaltend. Middleton, a great free throw shooter, 88% for his career. That makes it a 2-point game. That called the time to advance the ball. This is a huge free throw here. And what a bounce back game for Khris Middleton. He said they did an excellent job contesting many of his shots, part of the problem of an off-night shooting. Middleton, Antetokounmpo!
Lopez as a trailer. 2 guys go to him. Nice touch pass to Middleton.
By the way, Brooklyn already has 11 points. That's all they scored in the first quarter on Thursday night in Game 3. Middleton's jumper, got it.
Up the body of Kevin Durant allowed him to elevate and knock down the 3.
Khris Middleton looks to answer and does. Bucks have found their stroke from downtown. Middleton on the steal. Holiday on the drive. Lopez, long 3. Got it! Safety protocols. Has been a star in Europe. He's trying to make his way back into the NBA. He's been a big part. Oh, Middleton counted and a foul!
Pass will get 1.
First free throw of the game for Milwaukee. Shamet picks up his foul. Middleton finds Tucker. P.J. Tucker puts it in. Against Connaughton. Muscling in. Can't get at the ball. Middleton the rebound. Antetokounmpo drives. Layup. It's good. And the foul.
They threw it.
Middleton whips a pass to Tucker for three. Puts it in. P.J. Tucker. Durant picks up Middleton, uses a nice crossover move, and the layup.
Gets the space on the sideline by himself, or in and out with the left.
The entire season after undergoing heart surgery, had open heart surgery, and it was life-threatening, the situation. Oh, Middleton does Antetokounmpo.
Green does a poor job fronting Giannis. Good recognition by Middleton. And Giannis, eye contact, throws it to the rim. Giannis does the rest.
Here in this third quarter, Middleton drives. Middleton puts it up. Oh, Khris Middleton knocks down the three with 1.5 remaining. Jeff Green's shot won't go. Khris Middleton now with 15 points. That's the 13th three-pointer by Milwaukee. This presentation of the NBA playoffs continues after this message. And a word from our eighth as Tucker continues to play physical, tough defense. Middleton for three, puts it in.
The three-point shot makes games very volatile.
Middleton going at Claxton, pulls back. Shot well contested, but Middleton still nails it. He's got 19 points and 8 assists.
Durant taking advantage of the mismatch against Middleton.
Middleton played by Brown. Middleton on the drive with the scoop. And the game is tied at 2.
And the Bucks have really found their rhythm. A collective effort. This defense has been stifling this playoff.
Oh, beautiful pass. And Giannis able to put it down. Griffin is claiming that he took an elbow. Holiday moves it across. Holiday informs at the guards. Connaughton, Lopez, and Middleton up front for Milwaukee. Here's Middleton with the opening. Able to score and draws the foul.
Understanding the mismatches there. Obviously, Middleton has a little height there on James.
Second quarter underway. Elijah Brandt has come on for Milwaukee for the first time, and Khris Middleton converts a three. On the hop for Middleton. Middleton on the drive for Connaughton. Three-pointer, yes.
And just a beautiful defensive possession that led to great offense. You wonder if that hamstring bothering you. Harden.
Giannis got a piece of that shot attempt from Harris. Giannis around Harden and puts it down.
Mid-post there with a live dribble. Doesn't have to wrestle against Tucker, bringing the ball up the floor. Nice set out of the timeout by the Nets.
And Middleton right back from downtown. Able to retrieve the rebound. Here's Middleton putting the speed on, kicks it out. A deep three for Lopez.
Great 2-for-1 play. Middleton attack, gets to the paint. Easy layup inside. Harden can become more of a facilitator. That would go well for the Nets, but once again, in stellar defense.
Green is 6 of 8 from the field, 5 for 5 from downtown, and Middleton able to take it to the rack and draws the foul.
Off the bounce, attacking, getting to the paint, drawing contact and finishing. And Griffin showing confidence, knocking it down. Now they got to get stops on this end.
Middleton on a fadeaway.
We need him. We're down a lot of bodies, and he's our leader.
All right, thanks, coach.
You got it.
Guys.
Nets head coach Steve Nash as the Nets turn it over and open up the fourth, and it leads to the bucket.
With Brook Lopez playing so far back in the paint.
Here's Holiday, got the step on Harden and lays it in. Head fakes Green, does not have the shot. Middleton now. For three, yes! Khris Middleton.
That's him at his best. Downhill, intercepting space between me and the defender and just going right by you.
Holiday picking up Harden. Half court. Durant kicks it out and it's intercepted. That's the fourth turnover. It's a 6-point game. Lopez rolling for the bucket. Good pick and roll pass from Middleton.
It feels like every bucket they've scored is in the paint.
An incoming freshman on his visit. Now guarding him in this series, Middleton with that masterful mid-range game. Knocks down the jumper. Middleton out top. Looking against Harris, fires the three. Fouled! Count it! Maybe for 4.
Efficient scores. The numbers tell the story. Khris Middleton, a rhythm dribble into a 3. Not tremendous challenge by.
Back to 9. Nice pocket pass to Lopez, and he finishes at the rim. Tough step back jumper, no good. Antetokounmpo with the board. Back out Middleton, laces it.
And Middleton, they call him Cash Money Middleton.
Durant trying to turn the corner. Had it knocked away. In rotation, Connaughton got there a little bit late, but they got the miss.
Those are shots Joe has made all season. He's 1 for 4.
Middleton steps into the 3. Butter.
It's like Giannis takes what I call pride shots. They're daring you.
Giannis having a big-time first half. He's got 19 in his bag. Picks it out. Middleton, same spot, same result. Remix.
And then here's Giannis one-on-one. Could have pulled up in the mid-range. Says, you know what? Khris is cooking.
And with 3 points in this period. Wow. Goes 0 for 2 for the line. Brown got it. Then he got peeled. Middleton working against Griffin on the edge. Cross-court find Tucker. One of the top corner 3-point shooters.
It's just amazing how high that release point is and how fluid that jumper is.
Middleton on the baseline. Speaking of fluid, mid-range maestro. Now Giannis given a lot of space. He's down to 7. Cross-court. Holiday goes quick off the bounce. Got it over Brown.
Yeah, just too big, too strong by Drew Holiday.
Under a minute to go in the third. Middleton in heavy traffic. Khris Middleton solves it. He was falling before Giannis even got close. No foul called. Middleton on the baseline. And a favorable roll. 80 on the drive. Rims out. Middleton with the board. They got plenty of time. 4 seconds. Up for Giannis. Makes the catch. Middleton. Count it! At the buzzer! Cash!
Differential, such a significant advantage to Milwaukee. At the buzzer, you said it. So that possession, there were 3 different switches by Milwaukee. They were on point.
Oh boy. Drew Holiday.
Connaughton, the only guy to get any kind of significant minutes off the bench.
Giannis, Middleton, Holiday all with 41 minutes, and Middleton cashes another one. They play the OJ song Money over the PA system. That's what he's been for them, Doris.
Oh, you can sing it for me, Mark. Dancing into that 3.
With 4 minutes to go, that's pretty much a sign that they're going to play it for a Game 7 if you're Steve Nash and his coaching staff. Middleton
played well by Brown. Holiday on a crossover, does it again, scoops it and banks it home.
And I like what I've seen from Holiday here. Griffin bails him out. The nice tip in.
Here's Middleton, he got the step and scores. Coming up on a minute remaining in this first quarter. Brown knocked it aside, recovered by Middleton, turns and shoots. Middleton. Connaughton for 3, yes. Pat Connaughton off the bench.
Beautiful pass, beautiful finish.
Here's Lopez for 3.
And good things happen once again. Dribble penetration.
Middleton dumps it down low. Lopez with the hook. But Lopez, who happens to be the Nets' all-time leading scorer.
And that was good coaching by Steve Nash. You need a bucket. Give it to Durant.
Excellent choice. Middleton, who has been struggling, 2 of 12 before he hit that shot.
Trying to get going here in this third, Marv.
Bucks up by 2. The steal by Middleton. Griffin back. Leaves it to Lopez. And it's tipped home by Lopez.
The little things playing big.
And pass off the mark, picked off by Middleton. Middleton, beautiful lead for Holiday, but came up short. Middleton with the rebound and puts it home. 4 for 14, 19 points for James Harden. Middleton banks it home.
And he went to screen to force that switch.
Kumbo with the jumper and does it inside the. Nets have a 3-point lead. Middleton able to drill it. Thought he was fouled. Tightly by Brown. Middleton forcing and hits. It's a two-pointer, had a foot on the line.
But Middleton, the defense on Brown was actually not bad, forcing up and down the court, breathing heavy, may have contributed to that air ball.
Yet, we're looking at 34 points, 9 rebounds. Durant had it knocked away, thought he was fouled. Giannis up top, played by Harden on a switch. Middleton with the drive, kicks it out. Holiday for 3 and hits it.
And that was a tough shot right there.
Number 5.
And beautiful pass by Middleton, and right now they're just daring Holiday to shoot. And he was able to knock it.
There's a lead pass intended for Durant, intercepted by Middleton. Giannis putting moves on Jeff Green and scores. The timeout being called here is Giannis flipping over to Holiday. Holiday with a series of fakes. That's to Middleton for 3. Yes! Khris Middleton from downtown. Durant lost it, regains, stolen by Middleton. 45 seconds left in overtime, 10 on the shot clock. Middleton spinning and hits. Big bucket for Khris Middleton.
And then Middleton right here gets into the paint. Nifty footwork, fadeaway, tough shot, contested.
Mike Bogdanovich for a fadeaway shot that's short.
No lift on that fadeaway there by Bogdanovich.
Middleton back the other way. Giannis puts it down.
Now, when you get into the paint, the bigs are rolling hard to you, and then you find your big man Capella for the finish.
Middleton putting moves on Herter for the jumper. Yes. Points on 10 of 15 shooting. Minute and a half left. First half. Holiday.
Atlanta team just hanging around here.
Well, after the slow start, the Hawks have really come on. Middleton with the runner.
What a third here for Nate McMillan and the Hawks.
Holiday for 3.
What a game for Holiday. A bounce-back game. Shot the ball terribly in Game 7. He knows how to run the floor. Great hands. Beautiful defense there by Capella.
Middleton.
Okay, maybe this can get him going.
Middleton played by Hill. There's Middleton.
Back-to-back baskets by Middleton.
His team with a 2-point lead. 98-96. Here's Middleton. Sets it up to Giannis, and the game is tied. They've had only one 3-point attempt thus far. And here's their second. Middleton knocks it down.
Well, that's a welcome sight.
Milwaukee can hold for 1 right here. Nope, Middleton fires away, comes up short, but it's played by Middleton, able to follow up his shot. And remains out there. Bogdanovich has checked back in, so he's up front with Herter and Gallinari. Middleton on a fair. He thought he was fouled. Early second quarter. Marv Albert with Reggie Miller, Stephanie Rennie, and Pat Connaughton with his second 3. What an addition he would have been to the Bucks.
Oh, what an addition he's been to Atlanta.
Forbes on a runner. That line on Giannis, 7 of 10 from the field, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Lopez gets inside and stuffs. Beautiful feed from Middleton. He has not played since back in February, and off the steal, here's Middleton with the reverse. The Bucks all season long. A steal by Holiday. This the biggest lead of the night. Once again, it's Brook Lopez who is having himself. Holiday for three. Yes. Has been tremendous in this first half. Meanwhile, Trae Young continues to have problems, and it's Holiday hanging and hitting.
Guarding Trae Young.
There was a clinic defensively as Lopez hits and the foul. Here is Young for three. Rims out. On the subject of the stress, Giannis taking all the way.
You know, the shimmies and some of the antics. You know, the Olympian took offense to that as finally Khris Middleton gets a...
And Holiday comes across to the Bucks. Pat Connaughton is back in. Middleton with a post move.
More importantly, that the two fouls to Giannis now. Coach Bud gambling, leaving him in.
Here's Lopez, banks it home. Middleton working on Herter. And Lopez able to tip it in.
How about the beautiful pass there by Middleton?
Here's Young off the pick for three. Rebounded by Middleton. Fires it down. Holiday ahead of the field. We saw a lot of that in game two. Middleton looking for a three, but he's played tightly by Herter. Middleton on the drive. Nice move by Khris Middleton. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Middleton played tightly. Middleton with the runner. Nice move by Khris Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo sitting on the bench after picking up 2 early fouls. Middleton with a nice pass, and it's Portis with the runner. He had Portis going back, going forward, going to the side. Nice move here by Middleton, and the bounce pass, beautifully done for Giannis. 7-point lead for the Hawks. Final seconds of the quarter. Middleton got a very friendly bounce.
Let him use his athleticism.
Middleton on the drive. Khris Middleton. And the Bucks right back with Khris Middleton.
And that's only their second made three here in this first half.
Middleton on the drive. Finds Giannis inside at the rim.
For 23 coming in tonight in this series.
Middleton off the screen. Yes. A three for Khris Middleton.
For a 22-year-old, he put it on his shoulders.
Took all the responsibility,
yes,
particularly for the turnovers. Middleton with a nice move.
To gain the advantage.
Team foul number 4 on Milwaukee. Atlanta has 3. Here's Giannis for 3. This time, Milwaukee in possession as the fourth quarter gets underway. Middleton, he thought he was fouled as he came up short. Here's Middleton wide open and hits the 3.
This is found money if you're Nate McMillan.
He goes 6'9", 245. Middleton for 3. Trae Young is hobbling. Middleton for 3. Yes.
Yeah, he's struggling through that ankle. He's grimacing every time he's running down the court.
Middleton, he's filling it now. Here's Connaughton to the bucket, then goes cross court. Tucker flips it out. Middleton for 3 again.
Well, he's 12 of 22 with 32 points here in game 3.
Here's Middleton on the drive with a running hook. Middleton has been on fire. Guarded by Bogdanovich. Shoots over and hits again. That's a 2. Coming up on a minute remaining in this fourth quarter. 5 on the shot clock. Middleton played by Gallinari. Middleton with the jumper. Yes. Here's Giannis for 3. An air ball. But the save, the ball lands in the hands of Tucker and he laid it in. Holiday played by Reddish. And here's Middleton on a nice spin. Turnaround shot. Portis for three. Yes. Hawks up 39-28. Middleton for Giannis on a lob. February. Middleton on a fadeaway. So Khris Middleton, only his second field. To Williams. Giannis met by Capella. Middleton with the foul line jumper. So he's hit two straight. Middleton coming off a huge game, gets it to Giannis, and he scores. He now has 18 points.
6 of 11 from downtown for Bogey.
Middleton with a nice move on Bogdanovich. Williams, that's his first miss. Middleton on the drive. Middleton gets the hop. Out of Duke, now defending on Middleton, spinning his way and hits. Beautiful move by Khris Middleton. Was the Trae Young explosion as he came up with 48 points. Middleton for three, yes.
And everything's coming from the outside, Marv.
Holiday for three. Middleton with another rebound. Middleton on the drive, banks it home.
They are destroying the Hawks on the offensive glass. Your own arena. How are you on the road?
Here's Middleton with a side jump. So both Middleton and Holiday producing. We're talking about it earlier. Collins still looking for his first field goal. He's missed his first 6 shots. Now Middleton at the other end.
It's a straight line drive. Everything is...
Bob Myers is there for the buildup of the Warriors, director of player personnel. Lopez, kind of a floating one-hander.
This is a guy that's been counted on through these playoffs to give him some type of lift offensively.
Middleton on the drive. And Herter's had an excellent playoff run. Middleton. From short, picks it up. Flips it in. Oh, the steal by Bogdanovich. Time running down. Here's Collins. Oh, stripped on a play by Middleton. Just underway, third quarter. Holiday wide open. Hits the three.
That's the answer, too. And Holiday is just...
He has shot very well here tonight. Middleton. Nice move on Herter. Wow. Lopez with the mismatch. It counts. And the foul. Another three-point attempt from Bogdanovich. So he's 4 for 7 from three-point land. Middleton to Lopez. Middleton on a catch and shoot.
Well, it's going to take that type of effort without Giannis. Guys have to step up.
Middleton.
Each time down the floor.
12th turnover by the Hawks. Bucks have 10. Here's Bryn Forbes for three. Middleton played by Reddish and hits a three. He has 24 points.
It took for me to get to the NBA Finals, and it is all floods out of you.
Lopez with that deep hook. So they've done it at both ends. Middleton for Portis for three.
I'm just saying nothing is guaranteed, and will you ever be back in this spot where you're 2 wins away from the NBA Finals?
The hook shot artist, Brook Lopez. Bogdanovich for three. And here comes Middleton. Holiday for three. Yes. And the Bucks off to the fast start. Young met by Tucker once again. Stolen by Middleton, has a 2-on-1, gives to Tucker, and it's hit home. Middleton turning on Herter, looking for the pick, and then is able to knock down a 15-footer. As they say in the schoolyard. Here's Teague. Jeff Teague with a three. Connaughton on the drive had a clear lane and scores.
How about the use of the left hand as well by Connaughton?
And Herta 1 of 8 from the field. Middleton has been very quiet. Holiday back for Middleton, wide open for three and hits.
5 quick points, right? Sometimes just seeing the ball go through here.
Middleton followed by Herta, gets it out to Portis. Middleton for three from straight away. Young is 2 for 9 from the field. Here's Middleton, banks it home and the foul.
Not only banks it home with his left hand. Action come to him, he's dictating now. Oh, what a nice move there by Middleton. And if you're Nate McMillan with the struggles.
Once again, tries to get it down low. Pass intended for Collins. Middleton had a notion for the foul line now. Hits it.
To Young, that was going to be a turnover.
Now Middleton played by Young. And Middleton again.
Oh, man.
The lead is 11 for Milwaukee. Lopez from the corner and hits.
Defensively here.
Last touch by the Hawks. The inbounds to Middleton. Fade away. Right in the face of Reddish.
Going right back at Middleton. But can they put a cork in this man? No. Khris Middleton is putting on a show offensively, Marvelous, with their offense. And this man has been unreal here in this second half from Khris Middleton.
Portis with the runner. Middleton further. Play by Reddish. Middleton on the drive, kicks it out. Connaughton for three and hits again. Pat Connaughton.
Can they keep Holiday in front?
Tucker for three.
First playoff run it's been for Devin Booker, their leading scorer, a magnificent young player. Middleton rattles that one in. The teams that combine now just 1 for 8 from three-point range. Middleton tries a three, knocks that one down. Second three-pointer for the Bucks. They're up 2.
I would say this too: you got to make him put it down.
Craig trying to fight over a screen. Middleton gets free and got the soft bounce. Craig, now known as the Deer District. And a cheer on their Bucks. Alley-oop pass. Middleton to Lopez. That's Middleton for three. Khris Middleton from downtown, his second three-pointer, and he's now in double figures. Middleton finds some room, flips it up and in. 4 Suns in double figures, including Bridges with 11. Middleton feed inside to Tucker, finds some room and plays it up and in. PJ Tucker now with 7 points. Middleton the rebound.
And they're not switching now. They're playing that drop coverage that they've played for so very long.
Lopez showing a range once again. 17 points for Brook Lopez. Chris Paul has electrified the crowd here in Phoenix. Middleton answers back, and boy, do the Bucks need that one.
But going back to the leadership, before you can be a good leader, you got to be a good follower. And so, Monty Williams,
the Bucks are 2 for 6. Lead back up to 20. Minute and a half to play in the third. Middleton for three. That's good. Middleton keeping him at least trying to keep it close. Middleton trying to get some room. Step back three. Got it. Khris Middleton. Middleton shoots over him. Shot short. Rebound Crowder. Poked away. Middleton picks it up and lays it up and in.
Have to be more active to give help and support.
Middleton leans in. Bank shot is good. Payne tried to draw the charge. Mark Davis shook his head no. 4 minutes got by here in the fourth. Payne again. And Antetokounmpo able to gather that rebound. Middleton to Forbes. Forbes for three. It's good. Middleton drives left-handed, throws it up and in. Khris Middleton doing a little bit of everything.
It's just so fun to hear these crowds in both Milwaukee and Phoenix because it's so fresh being in the finals as Middleton floats it in.
Since day one of training camp, Booker told me. And while his tough love leadership style isn't for everyone, Booker and Ayton said that it's exactly what this Suns team has needed.
Middleton against Booker. Tucker tries the corner three. That's good.
Support on the drive off of Crowder and off of Bridges. And so good play by Booker again.
Bridges trying to hang with Middleton. Nice footwork from Khris Middleton. Middleton throws it up. Perfect pass for Lopez.
And I think it's because of the second foul.
Meanwhile, Mikal Bridges, the first player in double figures with 10. Connaughton answers. That's his second three-pointer. Bucks come back to win. America wins free tacos. Phoenix up 13. Remember, Phoenix, when they've had a double-figure lead in these playoffs, as Holiday knocks down a much-needed three. Antetokounmpo one-on-one with Crowder. Spins, kicks it out. Middleton gets a good look for three. That's good. Now 17 points in the quarter. The Suns lead is 8, under 3 to play in the third. Middleton with the steal.
Those are big-time plays when you're trying to win the championship.
Middleton fires over Cam Johnson and nails the three-pointer. Booker's got 31. Middleton jumper answers a two-pointer for Middleton. Here in their third NBA Finals. Paul gets inside, layup off the glass. Ahead to Holiday. And Booker wraps him up and it still goes in. Stolen by Middleton. And then Booker fouls Middleton to prevent the fast break. Abdul Nader's in the game. Middleton, Antetokounmpo throws it down. A quick bucket. Such poise, such leadership. Free throw's good. Back to 10. Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Middleton knocks that one down. That's so important for this team. Middleton just 11 points in game 2. Holiday against Booker. Poked away. Bridges almost had it. Shot clock at 4. Middleton, wide open look for 3. Two-man game with the two All-Stars. Middleton, pull-up jumper, got it.
As Middleton handle the ball much more, be the primary ball handler with this lineup on the floor.
And they're going to trap Middleton right there. Good play by Middleton. Gets Portis an easy one.
Holiday, Middleton, and Antetokounmpo rounding out the 5 on the floor right now for the Bucks. Middleton drives past Payne. Inside, count it, and 1. Khris Middleton with 9 early points, and the Bucks have regained the lead. He tells us his dad still tells him he wants us to press every minute of every game. Three-pointer counts, and Budenholzer's Bucks now back within 1. And, of course, did it with Milwaukee. Now has his team in the NBA Finals. On the comeback trail here. Lopez. How about that off the dribble? He started out way on the perimeter. Kaminsky getting minutes because of the injury. Dario Saric hasn't played a heck of a lot. Antetokounmpo draws a foul, banks it home, and a chance for a three-point play.
Reminiscent of the great Tom Brady. What he sees at the line of the scrimmage, makes the right call, and makes the right play.
Holiday push shot is good. Middleton. Portis for 3. Bang! Beautiful Euro step and an easy lay-in. He has been just spectacular in games 2 and so far here in 3. At a more important time for these Milwaukee Bucks.
Abdel Nader is in as Middleton gets the rope. And
didn't make any excuses for a poor play, turnover in that possession.
Holiday goes back to Middleton. Middleton inside, lays it up and in. Bucks meanwhile just 2 for 9 to start the game. Ball poked away. B.J. Tucker comes up with it. Middleton steps back, fires a 3. That's good. Spectacular game 2 with 27 points. Was quiet offensively in game 3.
That was a great reaction versus the front of 8.
Said we just played better defense. Tucker said we didn't change a whole lot, just was much more activity on defense. Shot clock winding down. Middleton drills it. Too strong that time. Middleton on the drive, gets inside, left-handed, beautiful move. Not that time, Connaughton the rebound. Middleton throws it up, Lopez lays it up and in, and the Bucks have tied the game. Playing physical, getting after it, lots of deflections. Middleton, up and under. Boy, what a pretty move from Khris Middleton.
But they are running, Phoenix is running more stuff where the ball is directed at Booker, trying to get him some space.
Middleton again, packs. Miles. Drew Holiday, short, Tucker, offensive rebound. Middleton throws it up and Antetokounmpo puts it down. Right to Portis. Middleton fires away, hits a 3 and ties the game.
On in the first half.
28 points for Booker in 27 minutes and very efficient. He's 12 of 19. Middleton from the elbow. He goes and looks for his offense. Back-to-back buckets for Paul. Middleton. Excellent screen, setting a wide open jumper.
If taking 8 now, Milwaukee is with 2 bigs, Portis and Lopez, hard to cover to the 3-point line.
Middleton answers back. Oh, Khris Middleton nails the 3.
Slow down, Booker.
Yeah, he's hitting a lot of tough shots. He's a great player. We're going to talk about it now.
Thanks so much, bud.
Thank you.
Mike, back to you.
Malik, thank you. Meanwhile, Cup tonight was just 3 for 9 before that one. Middleton back out to Holiday. Reposts, goes right at Cameron Payne. Shot is good.
Looks like Devin Booker pulled Campaign to the side and says, make plays. Be aggressive. He's the one guy outside of Chris Paul that can make a play on the offensive end for himself or others.
Middleton off the glass with Ayton.
And both teams are probably happy they're taking it out on the side.
Exactly. It's only the 3rd team foul. Middleton finding some space. Jump shot is good.
Going right back to that screen and roll with Middleton and Giannis.
Middleton fakes, now dribbles. Foul line jumper shot. It's good. Middleton nails another.
Mike, that was one great block by Giannis.
Chris Paul falls down and lost the ball.
And you've got numbers right now via the Bucks.
Holiday, Middleton, inside, he banks it home. Timeout, Phoenix. This building is shaking. Costly turnover here for Chris Paul, his 4th turnover of the game.
Needing a stop, forced the turnover, got numbers in transition, hand the basketball off. Middleton with a spectacular finish, putting his team up 4. The guys celebrating.
Another brilliant. 8 has it poked away by P.J. Tucker. Holiday, Middleton, 3-pointer. That's good. Middleton just 1 for 7 so far. Bridges chasing. Middleton finds an opening and he nails a 2-pointer. Antetokounmpo back up top. Middleton, shot clock at 7. His drive in the lane, floats it up and in. Middleton. Holiday, another long 3. Got it. Drew Holiday lighting it up here in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton throws it up, and Antetokounmpo able to get it to go.
Giannis is already tired and walking up the floor in transition.
We saw that early. He did play the entire first quarter as Middleton nails the three-pointer. And the Bucks. Middleton jump shot, got it. Boy, he's had some stretches where he's unstoppable.
One of these teams are going to put together consecutive stops. Try to win it on the defensive end.
Middleton goes right at Chris Paul, turns the tables. 16 now for Middleton. Score here in the third quarter, Devin Booker 12, Khris Middleton 9. Overall, it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead. And Antetokounmpo, beautiful feed, another assist. Phoenix had a 16-point lead in the second quarter. Very early in the second. Antetokounmpo jump hook drops in. And a timeout quickly called by Monty Williams. Holiday and Chris Paul. Now Booker picks him up. Middleton spins, using his height, shoots over it, scores. 22 for Middleton. Under 6.5 remaining. Antetokounmpo, the drive, the finish, and the foul. Giannis with a chance for a three-point play. He's starting to pour it on. Crowder comes up to crowd him. Shot clock at 6. Middleton, two-pointer, puts it in, and the foul.
To get their preferred matchup, similar to what we saw Phoenix doing with Pat Connaughton, and a big-time jumper by Middleton.
Pulls back, Middleton wants it. Good ball denial, now Middleton comes out to get it. On the drive, step back, three-pointer, it's good! More Middleton magic! Middleton, he misses. 9.8 remaining. Clutch one right there. Monty Williams says Mikal Bridges running the floor. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. Once again comes out of nowhere and throws it off the backboard. Giannis down the other end, he banks it home. Jay Crowder lost the handle. Middleton. Still hard to believe after that fall in Game 4 of the conference final. He's playing 39 minutes a game in the finals and putting up just staggering numbers. Holiday flips it up, that left hand again working.
Good penetrating drive by Holiday.
Middleton on the steal. Bad pass from Booker, and Middleton with the flush.
In the playoff.
Bridges has had 3 good games at home in these finals. He struggled a bit shooting in the 2 games on the road. Is Middleton able to connect? Middleton for 3. As the expression goes, to ride their horses tonight. They're not going to go deep in the bench, and even if they do, probably not big minutes unless there's foul trouble. Cameron Payne throws it away.
To put Lopez in the situation, and easy mid-range jumper for Paul.
Middleton tied up, finds Lopez. Lopez just kind of flips it up and in from the foul line. Kaminsky with his first points. Nice feed from Booker. Middleton throws it up and in. Holiday finds some room, kicks it out. Connaughton. Middleton inside, nice entry pass, and the slam from Antetokounmpo. We'll put in some lists with some great shot blocking in these type of games. As Middleton drives, falling away, Middleton knocks it down. Feeling the presence.
Turns down an easy shot or dunk attempt and fades away from the rim. It's the presence of Giannis.
Antetokounmpo off the glass. 47 points, Bucks by 8. Giannis has it to Middleton. Middleton puts up the jumper, puts it in! Khris Middleton, another clutch shot in these playoffs.
Trusting your system. They get Middleton and Giannis in a little handoff action. Gives Middleton the breathing room that he needs. Big time shot, big time play.
And that'll do it. It's over. The Bucks have done it. The long wait has ended. After a half century, the Milwaukee Bucks are NBA champions once again.
Too tall for me.
Take control of it. Khris, it seemed like every time the Bucks needed a big bucket in this series, you were the one to step up and deliver. What does it mean to you to win a championship playing that role for your teammates?
It means everything that they have trust in me. Each time late in the game, they're telling me to go get the ball. Shoot it, pass it, whatever you do, just play with confidence, be aggressive. And that gives me all the confidence in the world when my teammates have it.
Second round pick, spent some time in the G League, traded. How did you stay true to the belief you had in yourself to get to this moment?
Just keep my belief and my faith, and then having this team around me, this organization, all my teammates every day, they wanted me to work. And it's easy to come to work with guys like this. All they want to do is compete, hoop, and play. So it's easy to come in every day, every night, and try to get better.
Thank you so much, Khris. Congratulations.